Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel DJ's Workshop. Here we'll be talking about simple solutions that you can actually apply to your home when you run into small problems. And if you just simply follow those directions, you may be able to fix those problems without calling expensive technicians. Over the course of a period of time, I'll be posting a lot of videos. Those will guide you to fix some simple problems. If you're expecting that I'll be showing you a lot of scientific and opening electrical cables and other things, that's not going to happen. The entire goal for this channel is to have guideline for simple and quick fixes that can be done with very minimal technical skills by just simply following the videos. So let's start with the one basic problems that you can run into any point of time. That's garage door. This morning I came and I tried to press the garage door to close the door and ran into the problem. The door is not closing and my light is flashing. So now a simple way to think, okay, let me press the button for a longer time. Let's see what happens. Okay, I'm going to release the button now. As you can see, the door is going down, and when it fully opens, you get the same error. So there are two simple fixes for this. If you cannot figure out how to fix this problem and you need to get out of a house quickly, the first thing you can do is keep pressing the button until the door fully closes. Remember, you got to keep pressing the button, don't let it go. And when the door closes, you let it go. And that will simply bypass one of the safety features that we'll be going into detail in a few minutes. Keep holding the button and garage door closes. Now I'm going to let it go. As you can see, the door is closed. By doing this, what I've done is simply bypass the safety feature of a garage door. Okay, now let's see what's the problem and why my door is giving me this error. But before we go into that, I'll show you again. What I did was just to get through so I can close the door and go and get my stuff done. And I'm not risking my safety of my house. As you will see, I'm going to press the button again. Same error. Alright, so let's see. Each garage door has a mechanical component. Whenever you try to close the door, this chain will move and move the garage door down. Obviously, wherever there is a mechanical actions, you need to have some safety features. So all garage doors are equipped with the safety feature. Now that is basically these two light barriers. So you can see one here, right there, and the other one is on second end. This light here. All that do is, whenever you press the button, those lights will sense each other and make sure that there is nothing on garage door's way that can be crushed or damaged. And they work on a simple function. One of this curtain will be actually emitting a light to the other one. When the other sensor sees a light, that means there's nothing on the way. But what happens is, for some reason, if we have some debris or spider webs in front of our eyes, you can run into the same problem. Or case of mine, when my kid was playing and he was moving his car, he may have accidentally hit this photo eye. So what happens is, when I press the button, the eye cannot see, so the garage door is thinking that there is someone standing under the door, so it's not going to close itself. Now, how do you know that the lines, the photo eyes are not aligned? See, each of these eyes has a light. And as you can see, the front, this eye is actually throwing IR lights on second sensor. and second sensor is going to receive those lights and light up when there is nothing on its way. But as you can see, there is no light on this sensor. It's hard because it's been moved, but there is a light here, and whenever there is a light, this sensor receives a light from the one in front of it. It's going to light up green. As you can see, the light is kind of bouncy, so I'm going to move it in the way that it's kind of a solid green, and I'm going to tighten it back up. There you go. Okay, as you can see that this light is solid green. Now let's say, just to demonstrate how it works, if my kid or someone is standing in front of a garage door, it's going to block, and at the moment I block the light, you'll see the green light goes away. That's because it's not receiving the light sent by the sensor in front of it. Now I'm going to try to close the garage door and see what happens with my hands in front of it. Same thing. Light error. Now I'm going to move my hand and this green light is going to come on. Now let's see what happens when we press the garage door closing. Bam! Job done. My door is closing, and as you can see, no one is holding the button. Job done. So guys, it's simple as that. You want to make sure that first thing, you never want to bypass the safety features, and if you had to, you shouldn't be using that for too long. Like I said, a lot of times you can run into the problem where you have cobwebs in front of a light. And the second thing you can run into is the light batteries are bumped, and you might just have to adjust them. The simplest way to tell that this was a problem is just by looking at the lights. If this light is not green, that means there is something holding up the light beam going to the second sensor. It could be misalignment of a sensor, or it could be something like as simple as a cobweb or a bug in front of a light. Alright, so this was a quick fix for a garage. Like I said, my goal is to make sure that we understand the small problems and save some money for simple fixes like that, because whenever you call a technician for things like this, they're going to charge you at least 100 or 150. But things like this will not even require tools. It's just a simple understanding and some guideline, and going to save you tons of money. Thank you for watching, and hit subscribe if you like the video.